Welcome to Dice Legends.
Hi.
Wonderful to have you with us. Buckle up. We're gonna have episode 33's coming your way. It's gonna be a truckload of fun. Before we get into it though, I'd like to set the scenes about the stakes.
Yeah.
That are on offer. The stakes?
Yeah,
Anyways,
it's medium rare.
roll the scene setter.
When the world was young, the 10 found they could channel the primordial forces of creation. Followers gathered around them and named them gods. Wary of how their influence was unbalancing the world, the 10 removed themselves from the material plane. But Chila, the Lord of Darkness, of Night and Treachery, begrudged this. He contrived a plan and ensnared 4 humble town guards who unwittingly opened a portal, allowing him to return. And now, with Tila able to rule the world unfettered, the 4 town guards are desperately seeking 7 mythical enchanted items that together make their wielder invincible, and thus stop the evil they brought into the world. This is the story of the heroes of Aratai.
Ooh. Okay. Now, before we get into it, we want to give some thanks to people. We want to thank our followers.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
We want to give thanks to our Patreons.
Oh, beautiful.
You Patreons are a huge support to us.
Yeah. You put the on in Patreon.
To our subscribers on both YouTube and Twitch, thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yum.
And
Good. Well said, Mon.
and if you're watching on YouTube, please do hit us with a sub. That would be great. One last thing I wanted to say.
Yes.
I remember something I wanted to say.
Yes.
Oh,
Love
I just
us.
started thinking about TikTok.
Oh!
So if
no.
you can follow us on TikTok, it's pretty easy. It's just at Dice Legends.
Come on, fellow young people.
Yeah.
And
we promise we'll make more.
We're
we want to
tech-savvy,
thank our sponsors. So first we want to talk about Nine Realms Gaming, who do these beautiful wooden accessories.
Yo, straight
The
up.
D&D world. And listen how nice they sound.
Oh.
That was very nice.
Yeah, that's wood.
Oh wow!
Definitely wood.
And if you go to their website
That's wood.
and at checkout, put Legenz 10
Yes.
code at checkout, you get 10% off.
What?
They make a whole bunch of cool stuff. And the other sponsor that we
Yes.
have is our good friends at
BD&D.
Hey, what kind of things do they have at BD&D?
Oh, well, if you want to propose to your girlfriend and they're a dungeons master, then you can get them any engagement present at
BD&D.
What?
BD&D.
time that we were going to do the song, or was this just things?
With this
don't know.
just
Or
things.
board games.
Yes.
Dice.
Oh yeah, if you're looking for friends to gather around, but you don't have any dice to roll with, then don't worry, you can just hit up our friends at BD&D.
BD&D.
Sorry, I thought, are we going full
Nah,
mode?
What
No,
happens
not full
when
handy.
we don't rehearse.
When we don't rehearse this.
Board games. Paints, dice,
Yep.
Magic the
Magic the
Magic the Gathering.
Singles.
Yes.
And
To mingles.
lots more.
sets. Anyway,
Sets.
we're going to talk about them a bit more and a bit
Love your
more
energy,
polished
You're welcome.
at the end.
I'm here all night.
All right, those are our sponsors. So I think the last thing for us to do before we get into it is to roll the title.
Yo.
What's up?
Why am I waving goodbye?
See ya.
Fist
Better
pump.
half.
Okay. Now, before we get into the story, we need to hear what happened last week.
Oh yes.
Refresh our memory.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my turn, isn't it?
So wait, hang on. Who has the crown? Who has? Wait.
Oh, I have it.
But now we just
God.
realised that Ronnie actually looks really good in the crown. It's such a shame that he'll never put it on.
Oh, you wait until I become a level 10 wizard, yo.
Let
Maybe
that
the whole
motivate
thing
you.
is
You're a sorcerer, man.
That's right, yo.
know
Level
what
11.
class he is, let alone what happened in the last episode.
I've spoken too soon because I haven't prepped this, so
Okay,
you can hold
Mon,
it.
you ready for it?
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Of course you are.
Okay. here we go.
Judgment will
Yeah.
be
Up on you.
honest.
Oh.
Ta
Respect on the stage.
Irua Toru Fa.
Last left our Legenz as we exited the underground caves that came down on us, and then Ha-Kapella, she went out, and then we went out into the outside, and we were surrounded by the tribes that were like, that was ours, you stole it. We're like, what are you talking about? We didn't know it was there. And then anyway, they took us into the tent, and then we met Zuri, and Zuri was the scribe for the whole tribe, least favorite out of her father's daughters. And then they took us, they were going to kill us, and then we're like, nah, we're actually going to kill you in another way. They took us to the tomb of Sultavana.
Sultavana, nice. Yes, love Sultavana.
We went in, and the other party went half that way. The other treasure hunters, they went in the other door. So they closed the doors, and then we went in. The first thing we came to was a pit, and then arrows shot at us. We skipped to the pit, and then we went to a room, and then it had oil canisters, and then they splattered. Got set on fire, and then we escaped again, and then we went to the next one. We watched the snake eggs, and then we saw a 6-armed Medusa character. We killed her. It was the queen. It was the Sultavana's queen. And then all the other treasure hunters went in. Zuri attacked them, and then he threw them off. Is she dead? We don't know.
Hey. I mean,
Hey, really good, really good.
really good.
That was really good.
That was fine.
That was really
Like,
good.
you can keep it though.
No,
no,
I don't
no.
want it.
you finished on time.
that isn't how this works. You don't get to decide. We get to decide.
But
I think you did very well.
We think you should have the crown.
Why do I feel like everyone's saying very well, but in a really high voice? Like, I think you did pretty good.
I think it was
No, yes.
so good. Monique.
Awesome work.
You covered everything.
It was only fractionally below the rest of them, which are also really good. So you're hard on yourself.
Do you know what? Can I donate it to Ronnie this time? Because actually,
Absolutely not.
the only reason I say that is
No,
because
sorry.
I've gelled
I wanna
my
earn it.
hair and
And
I
it's
don't
gonna
want it
mess
to
up
ruin
your
it.
hair.
Sure, you
Just
keep
put
it
in
on.
front
Just
of
keep
her
it on
then.
you. It's all right. Until
Hey, there's one other thing I want to mention about the episode.
yes.
So, as you mentioned, when you guys, along with Zuri, who was our wonderful guest,
Yes.
Caustic Phoenix,
She was awesome.
she was amazing.
No, I want it.
Caustic Phoenix.
Keep going.
You can.
Yes,
Gel
Caustic
Schmel.
Gel schmel.
Yeah.
Wow.
You deserve it.
When you guys went in one door,
Yes.
the other treasure hunters,
Yes.
which included Sina,
Yes.
which is Lona's old flame,
Yes.
and Rom, which is Sully's uncle, went in another door. And you guys have both kind of converged at that big battle with the 6-armed snake
Yes.
man.
Around the tomb of Sultavana.
Beautiful.
She was beautiful.
Yes.
And
Now she's dead.
Now she's dead. And the other thing that I wanted to briefly mention was, who is your friend? Who is your fan?
Gorla! I didn't even mention Gorla, who came with us on the trip.
Gorla
You
was
didn't mention
there.
Gorla, you didn't mention Jeremy.
I was Jeremy?
No.
Obscure reference.
So Gorla was your beloved,
Enthusiastic.
Yeah.
NPC.
Yeah.
That,
Really,
Amazing, really.
really loved
Anyway.
this guy.
Gorla kind of saved
He loved us all.
Can I just quickly check, what's your uncle's name?
Rom.
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 Romulus.
Yeah. Hey, before we get into the following this story, though, I want to actually take a dramatic turn from to go back in time a couple of days to explain what has happened to Hacapella.
Yo.
So what's happened is that Raylene and I filmed a little while ago some flashback sequences. And so we are going to play those now, which will explain the mystery of the missing Hacapella.
Oh.
We find Hacapella on the family farm on the northern peninsula of Aratai, but it is a complete mess.
Oh.
The forces of Gulm have left, but they have sacked and pillaged the northern peninsula. Anything of value in your house around the farm is gone. A lot of the animals are gone.
Aww.
The chicken coops, they're destroyed. Seed everywhere. Furniture broken. Your parents are at the back of the house, trying to resurrect the chicken coops. What are you doing?
Hacapella looks at Buck and she looks at his beady eyes and says, Mama, do you think it's just a bad idea to bring Buck with me?
She looks at your father.
Please, Daddy.
Gabro looks back at your mom, Kimberlite. He goes and starts picking up some wood, grabs a hammer. She can do whatever she wants. And
There's my present father.
And your mom goes, I mean, you could take Buck with you. I don't know if Buck will enjoy himself, but it's your chicken.
Hacapella holds Buck in the air and says, what do you think, buddy, huh? And Buck says, that's the spirit, buddy. I promise we won't eat you.
You can go like this, you can...
Yeah,
and then
moving.
his
body's moving, but his head is just staying still.
Well, how are you going to take him around? Says your mom asks.
Well, Hacapella just looks at the rubble around them.
Oh, yeah?
And I kind of want to do like a smash cut to Hacapella's like built something from the rubble, which is like a little backpack of sorts. You know those backpacks where you can have your cats in them?
Yeah.
It's got a little glass window. It's kind of like that, but like more like rustic feel. So it's like a cage.
Okay.
And it's got like a little sack in there as well. And,
nice.
You know, it's just like a box, essentially a cage.
Box.
A box. We've got a box that's got handles on it and backpack straps onto it. That's just like, and she just puts. It opens from the top. She puts Buck in there. And she tries it on. What do you think, buddy?
What?
Yeah, it feels good too.
Nice.
I've missed you so much. And she like does a little shake and ruffles his feathers.
Nice. Okay, cool. So that's that. Great. That's an excellent flashback. That's the first flashback. And now we find you 5 weeks later in the town of Doligan, getting ready to go out. You've been staying at the local inn, not at Sully's parents' house.
No.
And when you wake up that morning, ready to go, not really early, you feel a little bit queasy.
Oh. In my stomach?
In your stomach, yeah.
Hacapella just thinks that she ate something a bit too fast last night, probably. You know? I mean, she was hunting out for she was looking out for some... Doligan has, like, rats on their menu, right? From what I remember the lore.
They did have
So she's blaming it on the rats. It's like...
And that's probably fair enough.
Like, it's weird cuisine. I know I'm trying everything, but... Man, rats, I should draw the line of that next time. And she just kind of rolls over and tries to go back to sleep.
And you do go to sleep really easily.
Oh.
And in your slumber, a strange, hazy dream comes. And you see a night sky. And the night sky coalesces into some stars, just a few bright stars in the night sky. And the moon is unnaturally large in this fuzzy, strange dream. And the dim illumination from these stars and moon in your hazy dream cast dim light on a figure of a person. And there's kind of like a golden shimmer.
Hacapella's eyes, she squints and she tries to focus them because it's all so hazy, and she calls out, who is that? And she like puts a hand up to her forehead and like tries to see a little bit more.
Its face turns towards you, and there's something incredibly attractive.
Hacapella's never had this feeling before. Hacapella starts the wires in her brain are starting to rewire, and spark, and like, and she shakes her head. She, are you lost? Wait, am I lost? Excuse me?
And you know how you looked down?
Yeah.
And then to the side and look back, and then when you look back up, right in front of you, this golden face, and with a finger, he touches your forehead and draws a shape on your forehead. And you can tell that the shape has...
Oh no, it's 6 sides, isn't it?
And you wake up with a start.
Hacapella instantly rubs her forehead to see if there's anything there. Nothing?
Make a perception roll, please.
Oh, okay. Come on, bok dice. 11. Oh, perception. Advantage. Oh, another 10. 11.
Okay. No, it's all fine.
Oh.
But it's mid-morning.
Oh.
The caravan was supposed to have left at dawn. You are late.
Hacapella grabs her things, and she's like, why didn't they wake me up? Like, why didn't they get me? And she gets, come on, Bok, and she picks up Bok, puts him in the cage, and bursts out the door.
As you grab the door handle to go out, for briefest of moments, it's probably you're just waking up, right? You know,
Yeah.
It's probably nothing. It's bound to be nothing, right?
Surely.
On your hand, you see, like underneath your skin, a little movement, like something moving underneath your skin.
Hacapella goes, "Ugh, ugh," and then she just, in a hearty still, just uses her other hand and just opens the door.
And you get on your horse and you start riding, and the movement of the thing, you're feeling a little bit queasy the rest of the day.
Yeah, Hacapella is not feeling good, and Bok says, Hacapella says to Bok, well, we're never eating a rat again, okay, buddy? All right, I mean, I know you didn't have any, but thank goodness you didn't.
So that's the second flashback scene I wanted to do with you.
Okay.
So now let's move to what happened at the very end of last episode.
Yes. Oh, we just escaped. We did an Indiana Jones.
You just escaped. You came out. You pulled out of the room. The ceiling collapsed behind you with sand. And the feeling of nausea wells up inside you. And there's no mistaking that your arm, something like a large worm or something underneath your skin, crawls, and you see it moving up your arm. And then you lose vision of it as it disappears underneath your armor.
Oh.
And then you just feel something on your neck. And then a blackness takes over your mind, and you just dimly see yourself falling face first onto the ground. And the final voice, as you black out, says, "You are mine now."
Oh no. So I just collapse.
You collapse.
Yep. I don't think I can talk when collapsed, but...
Now that we know what's happened to Ha-Kapella, let's refocus our attention to where you guys are. So, in this scene that we have in front of us here, Zuri, your friend the halfling from the tribe, has just been thrown over the side by Urahain. This six-armed creature, the Empress, is dead. Slain. Is gone. All right, what you doing, guys?
Oh yeah.
Tnemrot looks up, Eldritch Blast.
Shoo.
You're on.
Okay, go ahead. Go for it.
Oh, I make an attack roll.
Yes.
8 plus 6.
14.
14.
That's not good enough. He's
Plus-
fast.
No, yeah, this is plus.
That's not good enough. That's
Lona,
Bonus action.
bonus
We
action.
okay.
Spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Oh, she's going in.
I've lied to you. I don't have that spell slot.
You don't have the spell slot. You had a spell. Okay.
I walk towards him.
Okay.
Just here.
Just here. Okay, so you're about 15 feet away from him.
Lona wants to create a fist with his mage hand and just swing towards him and like hopefully hook him on the chin.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do. He goes, Zuri! Shh.
Okay.
With an 18.
You hit him.
Boom! Boom! And I just want to knock him over here. So,
A mage hand is like
wait, can it
It's
create
like,
physical?
It's
it's
a bit more than that.
Okay.
it's more of an emotional
Slap?
slap
Push,
than
okay.
actually gonna hurt him.
Okay. Can I at least push him enough to trip over that box there?
No.
Damn it!
Sully wants to. He has just planted his spear into the snake creature when he's seen Zuri fly over the edge. Sully takes the spear back out and then he runs over here and then he looks down into. He's trying to look down into whatever space Zuri's been thrown down into.
Okay. Thank you.
And as he's doing that, because he's heard water, he's unbuckling his armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Your uncle Rom runs over to the beast just to be sure. With his sword, goes. You hear a, and it comes back out with blood dripping on it. Svella jumps off of the stepping stones and says, Tnemrot, what are you doing? And Sina jumps down and runs towards Lona and throws her arms around you. Throws her arms around you and says, oh, I'm so glad that you're alive.
Are you?
Yes. And that's that round. Okay? Perception roll for Sully. Sully, it is dark down there. You're looking down. You can hear the sound of running water from below.
Okay. 24.
24?
Wow.
Your shield
Yeah.
is still lit up from the light spell that Tnemrot had put on it.
There's been a few shield interactions, a few shield swappings, but he knows that to look down there, he's going to need the lit one. So,
Have you got the other shield?
yeah. So actually, as he's running over, on his path here, he's actually throwing the shield of Sultavana to Tnemrot.
Okay.
Okay.
And he's taken the lit shield, which is his original shield, and that's the thing that he's using to look down.
We got a great perception roll. So the sides of this flat plateau that you're on, well, it's not completely flat, but it has kind of curved sides, which are pretty steep, but it's not like a skyscraper where it's completely vertical. You know, they ease down, and you can see down below underground river. And you do not see a Zuri. You don't see Zuri.
Okay.
But it's like black water, right?
Yeah.
Even with your lit shield and a 24 perception roll, you can't see her, and the water is moving fast. As she was flying down, though, some things must have fallen out of her backpack. If you remember, she had a backpack on which had a loose link, and there's a whole bunch of the papers that she was a scribe, right? Littered around the sides of this underground river, and also the scroll case. In the bronze scroll case catches a glint of light. It's on the side as well. And the other thing you notice is that the underground river, which starts. If we look at, if I indicate on the miniatures here, the underground river kind of looks like it comes over from this side, and it goes through these big fingers of stone, comes around, and then it splits in two. Okay, but the water, the river that's there, looks like it's only going one direction, and there's a whole big bunch of piles of stone that are blocking the other fork.
Like a dam.
Like a dam, but they don't look. There are no other big piles of stone, big jagged bits of stone that have. Yeah, anyway, so that's you. Okay. Tnemrot, what are you doing?
Tnemrot is taking you back to when, as soon as Urahine. Oh, sorry.
Urahine.
Instead of Urahine threw Zuri off, Tnemrot kind of just immediately switches. Her eye pupils go really black, and she's calm, but she's deeply enraged. She shoots another Eldritch blast towards Urahine.
Okay.
She doesn't do very well. No hit. She keeps walking towards him.
Well, he will meet you halfway.
Great.
And Svella joins in as well. Urahine says, "What are you doing?"
You threw my friend.
She was your friend? I didn't know.
Can I attack again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Great. I'm gonna grab my mace and I'm gonna swing it. That's a bit better. 20.
You hit him.
Cool. 1d6 her. 6 points of damage.
Whoa! It collects on his armor. Ow! And Svella pulls out her two swords and says, "We fought next to you. What are you doing?" And Urahine says, "That halfling launched herself on me, attacked me. Her people put us in here, and you expect me to somehow miraculously know when this enraged enemy attacks me that I'm supposed to say, oh, it's Tnemrot's friend? Don't be stupid."
Don't call me stupid.
No, you're not stupid, I know, but I'm mad too. You just hit me in the face with a mace.
19.
19 hits him.
Other side. 6.
Ow, that's... Okay, he pulls out his sword now as well. And he says, we fought next to each other. We were friends. Is this what it's come to?
I choose who my friends are.
Rom walks over and says, wait, what's going on? Meanwhile, Lona, you've got Sina. And she disengages from you.
Lona sees the commotion going on here, and he just wants to fire a firebolt just at his sword, at Urahine's sword. Okay. Can I disarm?
You can try.
That's a fighter ability, but sure.
With a critical one, I can't do anything. Can I?
No, what we're going to do is I'm going to roll a 6-sided dice. If it's a 1 or 2, it hits Tnemrot.
Yep.
If it's a 3, 4, it hits Urahine. If it's a 5, 6, it hits Svella.
Okay.
It hits Urahine.
Nice! Drop it.
Okay, roll damage.
Ooh. It was a.
I actually love you guys. This is.
We're just staring at
2d10
Yeah.
thing. Is it 2?
What you need?
These ones? Ah, nice. 11.
Well, boo, she's hit right in the, and he's got a big burn mark in his studded leather armor. Big rip of fire, and he's got a bruise welling up on his face. Okay, fine.
You deserve that. I'm sorry about the misunderstanding, but Tnemrot's right. She was our friend, and she was also stuck inside here with all of us.
She also had the scroll. She was our way out of here, and you killed her. Go and get her now.
Put away your mace, and I'll have a look, see if we can find her.
Right, we're calling it a truce then. Everyone disarm. No one else needs to get hurt or thrown over the edge.
Budahan puts his sword back.
Tnemrot lowers her mace by the side and grabs her small knife from her pocket, and she just holds it in her hand.
Right. Sully, can you see anything?
Sully now is there any observable way down here that isn't just a drop? My assumption is that if I were also to drop into the water, that would be the story of Sully.
It's fast-moving black water.
Okay.
There are there's a slight verge to it, I guess.
Okay.
Right? Where as Zuri had tumbled through the air and things had fallen out of her backpack, things have settled near the bottom. Someone would have to be pretty good at athletics or acrobatics to be able to do it, but it's not impossible. It's a gradual thing, and it's
Gradient.
natural occurring, so it's got natural handholds, and it's sandstone, which is soft.
Okay.
It's not like it's a vertical marble surface.
Okay. So he was unbuckling his armor. He's not going to dive. So he stops that process, and then he starts just trying to climb down the face.
With your armor on or off?
On.
A rope?
Yeah, as he's about to go down.
Ron says, whoa, wait, Sully, come on, boy.
And even as he's going, as he's saying that, he's like, I'm gonna find her. I'm climbing down. I'm climbing down, guys. I'm going.
Well, let me help you, says your uncle. And he grabs some rope out of his belongings.
Okay.
It says, I don't think this is going to be long enough, but at least if you fall, you won't fall as far. And so he hands you one side of the rope.
Yeah.
And puts the other around his back.
Yeah.
And
Kinda,
says,
he does like a kind of harness underneath his shoulders.
anyone else have any rope?
Yes.
Lona's just gonna want to look around here. He kind of ignores Sina for now, but just look around for some rope or something around there.
I take the rope out and I fling it into Lona's chest.
Right, yeah, that'll do. Here you go, Sully. And then just start. I'm just gonna come over here and offer to help. Hoist him down. Yeah.
So, the two lengths of rope combined will be enough. And you will lower down. Athletics roll at advantage.
Great. Thanks, team.
Yes.
Oh!
You're good. 23.
23.
Beautiful.
Yeah, awesome.
Yep, he's looking for handholds. He's getting to practice his grip strength. He's using the metal armor of his boots to its fine points to kind of really precision place his way down. He's really carefully choosing his way down this face.
Sure. And the first thing you come across is a piece of parchment, which had kind of fallen off about 2/3 of the way down and is there.
Sully kind of notices that it's the color of lilac, and that it's organized and well written, and it's too sad, and so he collects these bits of paper up as he's going, and he's kind of just shoving them in to his into the soft clothes underneath his armor, and he's just collecting these things up. Yeah, until he gets to the bottom.
You get to the bottom. There's no wind in here, right? So the pieces of parchment that have fallen have just kind of They're just staying there. There's a collection of them, and the brass, or was it bronze? One of those two is scroll case is resting on the side. It's all dinged up from falling, but it is intact.
As Sully kind of goes to the bank of this water flow, or beside the scroll case, he's like shining out a ways just to look in the water. He knows it, unless she's like found something to hang on to, he doesn't think he's gonna see her, but he just shines out for a while.
There's no sign. No bobbing back up out in the water. It's fairly swift. Now that you're down here close, though, now that you're down here, it's clear that the underground river, which has been kind of blocked, it looks like the stonework that's blocking it is cut stone, and it's in just a jumbled pile, like the kind of thing you'd see at a dump, where a whole bunch of stuff's just been dumped, and where the underground river forks, is where this big pile is, allowing the river to proceed down the right-hand channel, but the left-hand channel, just a trickle of water is coming through.
Okay. He's going to confer with the team on that one.
Do you see anything down there, Sully?
Yeah. A few things. The scroll case is here.
Scroll case is here.
There's no sign of Zuri. And there's also a dam.
A what?
Yeah. Look, I'll come back up.
While this is happening, I think as Tnemrot is looking at Yurahain in kind of this fury, in her periphery she sees Sully going down to get Zuri, and she kind of just like comes to, and she instantly looks around, and she looks over and she sees the tail of the six-armed creature, and Tnemrot just slowly walks over, and then she grabs Senna's hand, and then she just says, "I need your help." And then she issues her over to the sarcophagus or the coffin, and then she just kind of ushers to like lift the lid off. And so I know it's an ancient artifact, sorry, and then they kind of squish the lid, and then she ushers to the six-armed creature, and then she just says, "Can you give me a hand?" And they try to lift the creature.
Yeah, right. Wonderful. I was so lifting it.
Yes.
To begin with, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
The two of you together, I wonder if two of you are going to be enough.
Do we?
Give it a go. Yep, strength roll.
It's not enough.
At advantage because two of you are doing it.
It's still not enough.
Yep, you'll need some more help.
Okay.
Svella will help for sure.
Yeah, great.
Girls only.
Yeah, well, Lona's still got the rope.
Yeah, you're on rope duty.
With three of us?
And Urahain definitely looks at the shield that you're holding. And then turns his attention to the boxes and chests and urns that are around the area and starts just looking at them and looking through them, starting to open them up. Now, the three of you combined, let's do some kind of perception roll, please.
10?
Uh-oh, washing some dice, are we?
They're not behaving. Before you gave them on advantage, you got a 1 on the first roll.
There we go.
They're filthy.
Okay. I rolled, okay. I didn't roll very well either. Okay, it actually does not open like it doesn't open from the top like that.
Yeah.
It's actually the entire top is one big piece, which is why it's so heavy.
Whoa.
So the whole thing has to be lifted off
Oh, wow.
and pushed over.
Okay.
And inside is the mummified form, the shriveled form.
Thanks, Q, for the visual. That's good. Yeah.
Just in case you needed to
Yeah.
see what he looks exactly like that.
Beautiful.
With his arms crossed. Yeah. In tattered but once glorious robes.
Nimrod's going to go and walk over to the six-armed creature and
Yep.
just kind of stroke her hair and lift it up. And then she's going to she's just going to look at the girls expectingly. And then they're going to try and lift her into the coffin with him.
Okay, great. She only just barely fits in.
Okay.
With all that tail.
I don't know if that was a good idea, but Nimrod's pretty naive anyway, so
Sure.
she's just going to walk over to her and just place her hair around and just say, I know how hard it is to be in love, so I hope you can rest now. I'm sorry. And then they try and put the coffin back on. I don't know how comfy that's going to be. But
Yeah, there's a little bit of crunching from when her body goes on top of the
Nimrod
old body.
ignores it. She thinks she's done a good thing.
I think so too.
The sentiment is nice, right?
I think it's beautiful.
Okay, Sully gets pulled up. Lona and Rom help pull you up. Okay, you reach the top.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any sign of Zuri?
Udaheim says, you reach the shield first, it's yours.
Lona's like, wait, I thought you were looking for ebony cats.
We found some ebony cats.
What else did you see down there, Sully?
Yeah. I've got a theory. You know how the lands of Busek were cursed for the Emperor's death and fell into destitution and ruin?
Yes.
I wonder if there's a more practical reason why it fell to ruin.
What do you mean?
Come look over here. And then he takes them to the edge and he shines a light out to what he saw before. And he kind of indicates, look, the river flows along this channel here, but I think naturally or at one time it wanted to travel out this way. And then he points to where it's been dammed up.
And he looks and follows your finger. He's like, oh, damn. I see what you mean.
And
So are you saying that if we remove that blockage, the curse ends?
the curse, so to speak, I think whoever's... This place is a secret even from the Troves people of Busek, right? They think it's a curse. Somebody's intentionally done this. I don't know who. But they made a dam. I think that's why this place... And we know that everyone who's come in here has died trying to get out.
Maybe if we release the dam, then they'll give us back Hacapella and spare our lives.
I think this will go a long way to helping these people. Yeah.
Eldritch Blast.
You start blasting it. You can't miss. It's a dirty big dam.
21.
Hey, look, the moral of the story is you're going to start blasting it.
Yeah.
Anyone else doing anything?
Go for it. Is that what your plan was?
And as they're kind of firing, he's like, "Oh, now I'm not sure if the people below are ready for a great." But Sully's kind of not committing to the explanation.
Will us blasting this thing compromise the structure at all? Done.
Nah.
All right, then Lona's going to join in. Yep.
Split it. Yeah.
Firebolt.
Hey, suffice it to say,
Yep.
once you dislodge just like break and dislodge a first medium-sized boulder, a little bit more water comes through, which means a bit more pressure. And you hit another one, and pretty soon more water's coming through, and then the whole thing kind of just tumbles, and the water flows and gurgles over, and spills, and splits into the two streams.
Question.
Yes.
Do you think this will be a way out as well? Because I don't know, are we able to go back through that maze of Diff? Or could we ride one of these waves out of here?
Risky, Lona, I'd say. We don't know where this goes, and...
I can't swim.
Udaheim chimes in here. He says, underground rivers, as treasure hunters know, underground rivers equals death. They're so unpredictable, you can get caught underneath.
Is that why you threw our friend over?
I'm sorry.
What
can I do to regain your confidence, your trust? We were once allies. What can I do to regain it?
Get us out of here.
She said.
Does it work like that? I think we've exit out the other doors, right?
Doors, yes.
Well, they came in through those doors, so they know the path.
Yeah, maybe you could give us a wee teaser about what we can expect.
Sure.
Oh, so they have to go out the other doors.
Yes.
So we'll let you guys know.
I don't want to be caught out on a technicality, especially when we've done so well.
That's true.
Okay. Udaheim, by the way, is while he's talking, he's kind of looking at some of these chests and looking at the treasure that's inside. And he says, I don't want to get us in trouble. Do you think the tribal...
What was that inscription that you read?
The Sultavana.
The one on the doors
like
outside?
It was...
Yeah, grave robbers will
Die.
The living may enter but never return. That was it. The living may enter but never
And
return.
the friend that you threw over, she really didn't like us taking anything from here. These are part of her family.
All right, okay.
But I think you should.
Okay. So he indicates to Svella, Sina, and Rom to So let us assume that you share information about what you went through on the two different paths, okay?
Yes.
Over perhaps a short rest.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
love that.
Oh.
Love it.
So over the next 20 minutes of, and they are wounded. They're wounded worse than you guys are. What they explain is that in the room that they just come from, they had an encounter with some very large snakes. And had been injured.
Yes.
So I'm not going to go into the details of exactly what they are, but they give you all the details of what you need to do to get back out the way you came, the way they came in, without getting hurt.
Okay.
During the conversation, though, Ram says, we need to explain. We need to explain.
Well, yeah.
Udaheim, will you do the explaining? Udaheim says, we're here from a patron has sent us to collect the shield. We were here to collect that shield, and so had found the treasure room, and your uncle was positioned outside as the lookout and guard. He did not know that I then asked Sina to place a magical ward on the plinth. And our plan was, once we were free of the city, safe enough away, she would complete the ritual, and it would destroy the room so that no one else would be able to get it, to get anything there. And what I didn't know, he said, is I didn't know that your uncle would be stupid enough to give you the location.
Maybe it's that my uncle is honest enough to not lay traps for anyone who would come in the room afterwards.
That too. But that is the explanation.
We need to go. We need to go back to Hacapella.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Sully kind of feels sick for a moment. He like forgot for a second, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, come on."
Yeah? Hey, so that scene finishes with you both jumping on opposite stepping stones, leaving the room and the tomb and all the treasure untouched, with the exception of the shield of Sultavana.
As they're jumping out across, past the halfway point, Sully keeps replaying the conversation that he had with Zuri the moment they were about to come in, and he keeps telling her that they were going to get her out alive.
That's right, you did. Very emphatically.
Yeah. And so he's kind of just like, as he's like jumping across these steps, he's kind of just like 100-yard stare. Just like, keeps replaying that moment in his head.
Hey, you guys, the instructions of how to get back out that are given by the other four, by Udahain, Svella, Ram, and Sina, are completely accurate. You're able to avoid traps. They're different traps than the ones you had seen, but you're able to avoid them easily, and you can see some scorch marks and some drops of blood here and there where they clearly hadn't had triggered them. But you've come to the end, to where the large sandstone slotted door is there, waiting for you, and there's a little brass gong that is covered in dust no one has ever used, with a small little mallet attached to it to smack and hit. Ting, ting.
No.
It'll
Yeah.
do.
Hey, that's a.
It might have been out of shot, but it's.
What about this?
Okay. The moral of the story is. Hey, and it takes a couple of minutes, but there's a grinding of stone on stone.
As the door's rising, he kind of just like touches his two companions on the just on the side, like, "Good job, we did it."
Tnemrot looks to Sully and she returns. She just puts her hand and she goes, "I've never seen you talk so passionately with someone before. It was really nice, and I'm sorry."
I have a feeling she might still be alive.
Me too. Because she signed the contract.
Yeah. By the way, when we find her, we've got to kick her in the gonads. She technically split the group.
Yeah, I guess.
The slotted door opens enough for the three of you to exit.
Tnemrot immediately looks at where Hacapella is.
And there is, and a number of people from the tribe are running up. A call has gone out. Someone's coming out. They're coming out. And people are running up. It's just at the very end of the day. You've been in there at noon. You've come out into the day. People are just completely gobsmacked. The two guards who had been put on it, their jaws are dropped. And then there's a gong that you can hear kink kink on the other side.
Oh, my God.
And one of the people that is running up is Ha-Kapella.
Yeah! You did it! Wow! You did it!
You're alive? You're alive?
Yeah.
I thought you would never make it out. They kept saying that you wouldn't.
Well, we did.
Yeah.
What? I thought this was an impossible task. You guys, and Hacapella just like
We wouldn't let
jumps
you out
up
here.
and slaps everyone in the face.
One.
Thank you.
Why do y'all keep leaving me behind?
Sorry.
You didn't put money against us, did you, Hacapella?
That's confidential. Hacapella is like, she's already holding a piece of bread as well.
Oh, yeah.
You must be starving! And then she shoves some bread inside of Lona's mouth.
We're more worried about you.
Yeah.
What?
How are you? How's the worm?
What worm? I'm fine.
You had worms in you.
They said you had a sandworm.
A worm underneath your skin?
I think I just ate something funny back in Dolligan. You know, they have rats on the menu, and I ate one of those, remember? I don't think it sit very well with me.
Ah,
Yeah.
it's the first time I ever heard food disagree with you.
Yeah. I'm quite annoyed at it. I'm a little bit offended, even.
I wonder if you're lactose intolerant.
I would rather die than never have cheese in my life
Don't
again.
say that.
Yeah.
With the people that are coming up the door, head count of the other team.
Oh yeah, look, people come out and Yuftin, who's kind of, if you remember I said he's stooped, comes out and is looking around and sees that, well, Zuri isn't among, you know.
Oh.
There were 9 that went in and 7 that came out.
So all of Urahain, Urahain's Vala, Sina, and Rom
Yeah.
have come out again.
They came out again, they've come out as well.
Is the chief nearby?
The chief is slower with his stooped back than the rest. He's coming up. Halflings have small legs anyway. And, but yeah, he comes up to you and looks at you and said, you survived. Where's my daughter?
See, I told you they would.
Someone threw her off
Someone.
into the water.
Water.
She's probably dead.
She did help us tremendously in there, though, your chiefness. But yeah, we couldn't recover her.
She was heroic.
Very organized.
And you should have believed in her more.
He doesn't answer anything.
We'll be going now and taking our friend with us.
You told us, right? If we make it out of there alive, we
And I told you so. I told you they were gonna come back to me.
Didn't he also promise us some sort of reward?
Oh, yeah. He said he'd give us horses and food and...
All the treasure we can carry?
Yeah.
I most certainly did not say that at all. Hey, but then, behind, towards the village, right? If you remember, the village is carved into the sandstone of this labyrinth of this area. You hear some shouting, exclamations coming from a distance. Yuftin ignores them momentarily, and he says, "The shield."
Yeah.
Yes, I see you have gained a new shield. Have you stolen anything else?
No.
We did, however, fix your plumbing problem.
Plumbing problem? What are you talking about?
Lona then goes to explain, we came across an underground river that seemed to be blocked. We don't know whether it was on purpose, but the water wasn't really flowing where it was supposed to go, so you're welcome.
And in fact, what the exclamation in the background is about is some people are running up and saying, all that you can hear them saying is, "The wells! The wells!" And some people run up and say, "The wells are rising. We went just to gather some water for the cooking, but the wells are at least 10 feet higher than they're supposed to be. And it looks like they're rising still."
Look, if this happened because, the timing's uncanny. The minute the Emperor dies, the curse befalls the land. More like the time that they built his tomb for his death was the same time that they blocked the river.
Zuri was the one who told us about the dam. So, if anything, you should write about her, that she was a hero and that she saved your town.
Well, there's no denying, says Yufton, that fresh water will, if the waters are rising for good, or even for a longer time, that it'll make a huge difference to our crops and our... in our tribe, we have a law called the Law of Reciprocity, which my daughter Zuri tried to describe to you before you went in, but didn't really do it justice. The law is simply that if someone does something kind, then you are duty-bound to do something kind in return.
She said that, but...
Yes. And if your rivals can verify, pointing to Urhain, Svella, Ram, and Sina, if they can verify that you are responsible for bringing the waters back to, then we'll give you a gift as well. What gift would you wish to take?
Lona looks at Sully and looks at the shield.
Look, we need this. This is the whole reason that we're here, is this shield. We believe it's going to help us in our quest to, I'm not over-exaggerating, save the world. Right.
Like superheroes.
Exactly.
I told you my friends are superheroes, and you didn't believe me.
Yes.
I tried to charm this guy too.
It didn't work.
Oh no.
I know.
Did you hold person him?
Oh no, I had no more juice left in me. I had to just keep resting.
Yeah.
Hey.
But I'll do it if you don't let us do this.
So, that's a good place to finish that scene. Hey, so
we laugh into the evening.
yes, bonfires, feasting. Yeah,
Yes,
like the end of an
celebration.
asterisk.
Yes. Merriment.
So, while you're sitting around this feast and talking, Svella asks you, so where to next?
Good question.
Do you have the scroll?
Yep.
No, it's not this.
Can we touch it?
Oh.
Yeah, you dispelled magic on it.
Okay.
You
it
got
did
rid
work
of
then.
you successfully.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, you haven't read it.
We found it.
That's right. Wait, I was there. It shocked me.
Oh yeah.
But you finally open it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks to Zuri.
Yeah.
Great.
We're doing it.
Here you go.
Gimme.
You can't read it at all.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah.
Why would you? Oh.
Yeah,
Is it? I think I see a goat.
That's not right.
Should I try and read it from memory?
Here you go, Nimrod.
Go, Nimrod.
Yeah, so what is your plan?
Yeah, I guess we've got 5 different places or 4 different places on here
So we've got
to pursue.
the spear,
So
We turn to the chief.
breastplate, dwarves, Bartoda.
Bartoda.
yeah, we kind of need to make ourselves a wee
Bartoda. The
your
Bartoda clan.
journey.
Yeah. Let's write these things down. Bartoda. dwarves.
I think I've heard of the Bartoda clan.
And
Yes,
as
they're
we're about
dwarves.
to do this, and as Urhain kind of asks where we're off to, Sully says that a treasure hunter doesn't divulge their secrets.
Oh yeah. So we're not saying this today.
Yes.
Very cool.
He says, well, fine.
I start talking to them in like the only language that we all know.
Infernal.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to learn Infernal.
I like speak it in my sleep. Maybe you guys have like picked up on it.
How many days have we been listening for that? Yeah.
Damn, I want to learn Infernal now.
Do it. I'll teach it to you. Okay, so the breastplate, Bartoda, dwarves, and also half of the jewels.
Yep.
Helmet, Elves of Silver Cliffs.
Well, they're like from this now. I just want to see if I can get some time with Cena.
Races.
Yes. Once,
Forest people
once
of
these
the
do this,
east.
we'll do a scene.
The
Forest people of the east.
forest
Don't even know what that means.
of
You guys would know where
Girdle and
Silver
sandals.
Cliffs is. And you will know where Silver Cliffs is, and
Bartoda?
Do I know where Bartoda
you,
is?
that's right.
Yes.
And Hacapella would know where Bartoda is.
Okay, great.
Silver Cliffs is right here. Is this right there. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Bartoda is right there.
okay.
Okay. And what about what about Cordia?
Cordia
Cordia.
is now known as
Corda.
Corda. And Corda is up here.
Well, that seems like a logical.
That's where Mum's from.
Really?
And where are we? It's we're at.
You are in Busek, which is
Busek, right.
unmarked. Unmarked somewhere
there.
Oh,
in
dang.
this desert.
We might
So
have to do a wee time jump if we can.
So Silver Cliffs.
we gotta go north.
North.
We gotta
Gotta
go.
go to the Silver Cliffs first.
Yeah, Silver Cliffs, Bartoda,
And
Cordia.
Cordia.
Do you?
Where's the
got
forest people
Cordia
of the
has,
east?
Corda has girdle and sandals. You got
Of
that?
the
eh?
east. We just go east.
Queen of Corda.
Is that
Cordia.
where Sully and
Cord.
Sully's parents are?
Where's that?
The forest people?
Well, you guys are.
And just put it back.
Well, who knows what he's talking about when they're talking about with the forest people of the east. If you guys are in somewhere in here, right?
Yeah, I,
East of there is this way.
Is that like, where like like
no.
Book is from and stuff?
Well,
Could
they're in
be.
the forest, right? The orcs? Yeah.
Could be.
They certainly are.
What is the world name?
Or and Richard,
And it could
except
be.
for the
Might not
arms.
even be
Sorry,
a
I
forest
got it.
on
No, we're good. We're
the
good.
land. That's
Exactly.
right.
Maybe
I mean,
it's not.
like everything except the arms has passed to the wife.
Okay.
Of
Hey,
Warlock.
while you guys are thinking about that,
Yeah.
Lona.
Okay.
Lona.
Yeah,
So?
next journey.
What do you do?
1,
Lorna just wanna
3.
pulls aside Cena and he just wants to question about. So, are you going to continue on this so-called adventure with these treasure hunters?
She takes your hand and says, let's go for a walk, shall we? In the desert air. And she holds your hand and walks and, like, hey, you can hold your hand like this, or you can hold your hands like that. She holds your hands like this.
Oh,
Interlock.
whoa. Intimate.
And
Lona's gone and Hacapella like, where the hell?
and starts taking you away from the fire, away from the sandstone, into the night. It's a starry night. The moon is beautiful. The stars are glinting. You were saying? You're saying, am I going to be with these people? I've made a pledge. And she does look a little bit kind of abashed. I've made a pledge to the patron that we will see this out. And so, unfortunately, for better or for worse, I can't really leave them. Although I'd prefer to be with you, of course.
Lorna kind of doesn't know how to take, I want to be with you. I mean, I've always imagined a life for just us. Why not? I mean, I could. Luna kind of looks behind and sees his team. And say the word, and we can just go. If you tell me right now, I'll do it.
As tempting as it is, I can't. And hopefully I'll be able to tell you why later, but I just really can't.
Thought so. Also, is that one of Other much spells that he used back there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, one of the most powerful warding spell that he taught us.
Yeah.
It's pretty potent too. I'd never been able to use it before.
I don't even know how.
I'm so glad that didn't catch you guys in it. When Ram said that he had told you the location, my heart just sunk. I thought, oh no, because I'd imagine that I'd killed you.
It's going to take more than that to kill Lona, the sorcerer.
And she kind of backhands, on the shoulder, kind of thing.
And then Lona kind of pushes her back. Just, I miss you,
Yeah, it's mutual. Well, when it's all over, it's all over. Yeah. Let's see what happens then.
Make sure you come and find me then, when that time comes. Or I can find you.
There's a rustling in the bushes.
In the desert?
You don't hear anything. You just see eyes.
2 pairs of eyes.
All right.
Lona just wants to say one more thing, which is kind of like an old saying that Sina would finish his sentence. Olo fatu mo oi. And Sina says, my heart is yours too.
My heart is yours too.
You hear in the bushes.
Beautiful.
When Lona gets back,
Yes?
Hacapella and Tnemrot are just...
did you let her down gently?
Yeah, I told her that. I just told her that, Lona's a lone wolf. He doesn't travel in a pack,
That was
except for this pack.
It really didn't happen like that.
Yes, I did.
He said some smoochy
No,
words.
she was crying. Everything. She was
I thought we were going to have to kick you in the gonads.
No, it was just, just couldn't. Yeah. Couldn't keep her off me. She was all over me. Should have seen her.
She walked away quite fast when we all...
Wow.
Nice.
It's all good for her. She smells weird.
Thanks, Tnemrot.
It's okay.
So, what I think we're going to do
She smells.
is we'll take a halftime break now.
Okay.
And then that will give us...
Oh.
You just arrived.
I
just come in.
No, I just thought you said half an hour. I'm like, what?
Now break.
We'll take a quick break now, and then that will be the perfect time to launch into the next step. And we'll hear where you go on your next step of your adventure.
Silver
Do we
Cliffs.
just say that we're having a long rest, or do we wait?
Long rest.
Long
I know that.
Long rest.
And
Yes.
I'm going to
rest.
tell you one other thing.
Please.
Okay.
You.
On the horizon.
Fully recharged.
Are we ready?
You ready?
Yes,
All right.
we're ready.
Ready.
6,000
The
ghosts.
moon. If you see the picture,
Just as bad.
the camera, the
No, not
camera,
the moon.
is panned up to the moon, right?
Yes.
And then we see the moon from another place, from a different place.
Nice transition.
And we see the moon from a marbled floor, reflecting on a marbled floor with a banister in front of it.
Go on.
And a robed figure,
Ooh.
golden skin, walks up to the banister and surveys a city. Breathes in deeply and looks at a companion who is followed about a meter behind in a very differential manner, and says, "You see, I have brought your family," and points out against the being held at knife point against the wall is a woman and 3 children being held at knife point. The golden skinned man turns to the differential man that's standing behind him and says, "You are my servant now, yes?" And the man says, of course, your grace." "Then you will need to prove it," says the golden man. To which the servant replies, "Of course, my liege, what do you wish me to do?" And he says, "Oh, there was a troublesome butler. See that he disturbs me no more," and hands him a knife. And the man bows, scrapes, takes a knife, and leaves. The golden-skinned man breathes in again and says, "The city has changed so much. But it's still a beautiful city, is it not? I'll stay here for a little while, perhaps." And we will finish our scene there.
He's taking him to the city?
A city.
A city.
A city. Hey, guys, we'll see you back here in 10 minutes.
The Magi were wiped out by 6 terrible spirit gods, but one survived, kept alive by the vengeance-filled last breath of their people. The Magi has one goal: to destroy them all. This is The Last Magi, a comic written and illustrated by Sean Lewis. It updates every week, and you can read it for free at www.thelastmagi.com. You can also buy downloadable PDFs of each chapter as they release at drears.itch.io.
one of the ways that people can support our show is through our Patreon page. Patreon is amazing. It allows you to give directly to the show, and in exchange we give you exclusive additional content. Before we go into the details of that, we'll tell you a little bit about our show in case you're new to it. Dice Legends is a Dungeons & Dragons live stream. We are a group of television and theater professionals. We film on a studio here in New Zealand. It's our aim to create the most exciting, engaging, fast-paced, hilarious fantasy story that we possibly can. And our Patreons really help us to do that. Thanks to our Patreons, we're able to get more minis, more terrain, more visuals like character art, emotes, graphics, more music, and also our Patreons help to pay the cast and crew, and all of us on the show really appreciate that. We're really proud of what we've achieved already in the handful of months that we've been streaming, but there's a lot more that we would love to be able to do. For example, we'd really like to be able to hire editors to create more short content, like highlights, tips and tricks, even better behind the scenes. Well, also, we'd like to eventually be able to have a merchandising range, like t-shirts and tea towels and plushies and maps on t-shirts, all that kind of great stuff. When you go to our Patreon page, you'll see that there are 3 tiers, 3 ways of supporting us. The first is called Official Patreon, and that's simply an inexpensive way of supporting us. The second tier, called Lore Legends, is for people that want to dig deep into the world. You get access to our ever-growing World Anvil lore document. You also get access to additional content, behind-the-scenes content, and you get access to the official character sheets that the characters play, and you get your name in the credits. Our third tier is called World Builders. World Builders get all the perks of the previous tiers, and it's really for people that want to help create the world. So World Builders are able to help name NPCs and create monsters and create locations and populate the map, and also to participate in polls throughout the month. Quick polls such as, what kind of character should our next guest play in the show? Or what kind of magical item should I give to the characters? Look, whatever way you want to support our show, we really appreciate it. And we look forward to creating more exciting, exclusive content for you. Hey, we're back.
There she is.
Great. Hey, so I hope you guys had a good break. We had a good break.
Yeah. We were singing Whitney Houston.
Biscuit.
Biscuit.
That was the most childish thing I would say. I didn't get anything.
Yeah, biscuit.
Oh, biscuit.
Where's the biscuits?
Well, we didn't have any. I just was thinking about them.
We usually have biscuits.
I'll get some
We're ready.
The budget went down this week.
Budget cuts.
Budget cuts. Guys, help us. If you subscribe now, we can have biscuits. Please be a Patreon. Sorry. Okay,
Every time we roll a 20.
That's a good idea.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Biscuit subscription.
It's a subscription.
Oh my god.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
Okay, we ready?
Yo,
Hey, yo.
VIP.
Let's kick it.
Then, so, have you decided what you're gonna do?
Yes.
You've got some idea.
We're gonna have a
Okay, what's your plan?
good night's rest, and then in the morning,
We're off to
go.
Yeah.
Silver Cliffs.
Silver Cliffs.
Yeah.
Up
We're
north.
going to Silver Cliff.
Silver. I know it's really hard to say it.
Yeah.
Silver
Silver Cliffs.
Silvercliffs.
Hey, so I'd like to do one other short scene for Sully along the way. Traveling through the sands.
Oh no, not the sands
All
again.
scenes involve Tnemrot.
Traveling through the sands. Sully, you can feel a connection between the shield of Sultavana and the spear.
Yeah, he's
Yeah?
like a kid with magnets. He's kind of got them, and he's like,
Yes.
Is he all right?
I don't know what's happening.
I think he's finally lost his mind.
Maybe he's meditating.
and then he tries to do the magic eye puzzle thing.
His eyes are going funny.
Maybe we should leave him
Yeah.
to be in a solo scene alone.
What? Why are you playing with your spear, Sully?
I'm trying to solve the mystery
All right,
of
just tell.
Sultavana.
Okay, just tell us when you need anything.
Huh?
Huh?
We'll be in front.
Okay. Wait, no. I'll be in front.
So the rest of the day of travel, the first day of travel into the desert is eventless. And there you are, traveling north along this thinnest of trails. And the evening, it finally comes together for you, Sully. When you hit them together, when you clash the spear on the shield,
Oh.
it makes this a huge noise, big enough that it blows the sand away from in front of you.
What?
I got it!
What the heck
was
was that? And I don't know if you guys are aware, but Bok Bok is with us on this journey. And as the players. But as like everyone knows, Hacapella holds on to Bok Bok. Oh, my dear. Look away.
What? Did we all know Bok Bok was here? I didn't know Bok Bok was here.
He was just
In his
No, no.
Bok
in
Bok
my
case.
backpack.
my
Did I see that?
backpack Bok Bok bag pack.
Made a Bok Bok backpack.
Bok Bok backpack. Bok Bok.
But what just exploded? What?
Hold on. A Bok Bok backpack?
Yeah.
What's this?
No, hold on. No, you brought Bok Bok here?
Well, I missed him, okay? That's why I was so late. I just wanted to also make sure that he was all right, and I know that you was gonna get angry, so I just made him a little backpack, and
Very smart. I liked it.
Yeah.
you know, he's just.
At least if we run out of food.
Hacapella just.
I was kidding.
That was a joke.
That's not very funny. It's actually a. Anyways, what the heck is this?
Something happened. They're connected.
Do it again.
Stand back.
I don't know if it will do it every time.
I'll try. I'm holding Bok Bok this time.
But
I won't
look,
scare him.
yeah. Look.
Think.
Oh.
Go on. Show us. Maybe a little bit harder. Are you nervous?
Yes.
You're sweating.
Yes, I'm deeply nervous.
Your cheeks are getting red.
Okay, everyone turn around. Stop
Okay.
watching me.
Bok Bok, don't look.
You're watching me.
It's just.
Bok Bok's watching me.
Oh, Bok Bok, look away. And Bok Bok's on my head.
It's right.
And
didn't
sorry,
work.
it will not do it the rest of the night.
It's alright, buddy. We all have performance issues from time to time.
Not me. I'm just kidding, I do.
Well, it's getting late and we have a whole trip ahead of us. So how about I'll take first watch, guys.
Okay.
Who's going to take second watch? Usually watches, you need probably 3 people in the night.
I'll take second watch.
Second watch, who's doing third?
I can take third.
Excellent. Okay, you're all rested. And, okay, can I get you to make a roll, please?
Yes.
You can probably do it at advantage.
At advantage. Okay. 10.
Nice.
Excellent. And you wake up Tnemrot.
Tnemrot.
Sorry.
Oh wow, we played
Scraped it
ourselves
in
together.
By ourselves.
Oh,
yeah.
ourselves.
She just screams at Inferno. She's having a bad dream.
It's just me, man. It's your turn. I think I'm starting to get like a little lightheaded, so I'm just your turn now.
Do you have my gloves?
Oh, of course. And she breaks it out of the Bok backpack. And I'll wash them first.
Okay.
All right.
Perception roll, please.
14.
14. Mm-hmm. It's probably just a trick of the light.
Okay.
As she hands you the gloves, there's definitely some movement under her skin. Definitely.
You still got that worm on your hand.
Where?
She's also she's got some water on her clothes as well.
I'm feeling a bit lightheaded, Tnemrot. Didn't you just I'll wash these tomorrow morning.
I'll do it.
Okay.
You go lie down.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Have a good watch.
You don't see, nothing else happens in your watch?
No, Nimrod's just journaling about it.
Okay. Okay. Nothing happens in Ronnie's watch. Next morning.
Oh yeah. When Lona is woken up by Tnemrot, he was in the middle of the dream about Sina, and then as he opens up his eyes, he was reaching towards her head, just almost to make out like Sina. Sorry, Tnemrot. Sorry, that wasn't.
Look like you're gonna eat me.
I was pretty hungry in my dream.
You okay?
I'm good.
Just keep an eye on Hacapella, please.
Okay.
She's got the sweats. She might be breaking out into a fever.
It's contagious.
Hopefully not.
Hey guys, it's very breakfast is a rather meager affair, unfortunately. Because all the water skins are ruptured.
Why?
Lona turns to.
They all have. They all look like they've got some knife. They look like they've been cut. All the water skins have been cut.
Well, Hacapella has just been I've managed to find like one scorpion for us. Hang on. And she crushes it first. All right, I think it'll be all good. I've seen this once before. You want to try a scorpion?
No, I'm good.
You go first.
And then I look at Bok and go, does Bok lay eggs? By any chance?
No, we haven't gotten Bok to do it yet. He's a boy. I mean, I wish. I always joke that one day he'll make a couple for me, and then I'll raise it, and it'll be Bok number 2. Bok. But
Bok.
until then, no. And Bok is just like.
Sure, buddy. Happens to the best of us.
Tnemrot just casts create water onto the shield. It just like a big crevasse, and so she just kind of like gets everyone to just take a sip. She's kind of trying to like balance the water on the shield.
Thank you.
Can't you do that thing?
Oh yeah. Hacapella just holds the water skins and says, and she just give me a minute, quite literally, and she'll just use mending on it.
Okay, and you fix them.
There you go.
You can fix one of them, I think. Is it a cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, you fix, and they're all fixed.
Yeah.
Here you go.
As that's kind of happening, though, does Sully remember drinking from his water skin yesterday?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, hot in the sun, definitely.
Here you go, buddy.
And you use them for dinner as well, definitely.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thanks. Hacapella.
All right, let's fill it up with them bad boy waters. Come on, Tnemrot, fill us up.
All right, you ready? Anything else happening here while you're here?
Do you look confused?
We're burning daylight, guys.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Scene change, total scene change. The forests of Silver Cliffs.
Ooh.
We're there.
The forest of Silver Cliffs. So many days of travel have passed.
Yes.
As you enter the forests of Silver Cliffs.
Finally, some shade.
Oh, wow. Never been here.
It's beautiful.
And the scene shifts quickly because, just to hurry things along as we would do in a cinematic experience, after some time you come to discover that a great theft has occurred in the city, and many artifacts from the royal vaults were stolen.
I need to know what the city looks like.
Okay. I was rushing it too much. Let me describe to you the city of Silver Cliffs.
Please.
Silver Cliffs is called Silver Cliffs because it is on the inland sea. And it is white stone cliffs, chalky stone cliffs. And upon the top of them, kind of perfectly at harmony with each other, are majestic trees, beautiful deciduous trees, and high arched buildings of the elves that settled here many, many, many years ago. It is a small town, mostly elves. There are a few others, but by and large, they are elves. There are no walls. People can come and go. It is a quiet, still place. It is the Lady Evoya and Lord Opagas are the ones that are in charge of Silver Cliffs.
Bless you, Lona.
Evoya and Opagas.
Apagas.
They are the head of their family that is in charge of this city, and the buildings are all kind of painted white. It's white and green everywhere. Very open, very spacious. But it is definitely the talk of the town as you enter that a theft occurred.
What did they steal? Oh, you go.
There you go.
I had no idea what else.
Oh,
I just literally
Hacapella. Hacapella wants to go to the nearest merchant of a food vendor to try and buy food, but at the same time strike up a conversation about
Easily done.
about the grand theft. Like, oh, what's the hubbub in this town? Going, what's this? And also, what's their popular cuisine here? Hacapella needs to know.
They do a lot of smoked fish.
Smoked fish. Ooh, yum.
And the woman that's the food vendor, elven woman. Hard to tell her age. Speaks to you in Elvish. Tnemrot.
Me no LV speaky.
Okay. So she says that it has only just now been discovered that by the head of the town that a theft has occurred in the vaults, the city vaults.
And I understand this because it's in common now?
She's speaking common.
Okay. Oh, that's terrible. How do we know anything? Like, I mean, I don't expect you to know everything.
I don't know anything.
When's the last time those vaults have been opened? Do you know?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
This is great fish, by the way.
Thank you.
Beautiful. What do you even put in here? Do you know what's in the vaults?
No.
No. Weird.
No.
Well, thank you. How do you say thank you here in Elvish?
Asili.
silly.
I silly.
I silly. I'm silly. Anyways, Hacapella turns around, like, thanks for the food, and then she looks at the team. Oh, did you guys want some?
Kind of.
What did you find out?
Well, apparently there's been a giant theft in the royal vaults. She doesn't really know anything that's in there or how it happened, but yeah, everyone's like a little bit weirded out by it.
Oh no, we picked the perfect time to roll into a strange town.
Is there other people looking for the armors as well? Do you think that your friends may be broken? Is the person after the same things as we are?
It could be a possibility.
Right. The person they commissioned. Yeah. Urahine and company. You think that they've done this and what we're looking for was in the vault? Possibly.
Possibly. Or at least that's what they're looking for, the helmet. We should go find someone important looking.
Maybe see who's in charge of this space and place.
Yeah.
Should we go talk to Avoya?
Excuse me, fine vendor. Do you know where we could find, do you have a mayor? Or
The lord and lady of the town. Straight up ahead, the large building overlooking the sea.
what's that there?
Does Tnemrot know any customs, elvish customs that are good to kind of bring into the when they go and meet them?
The only thing you know is that they do a simple head bow, which is like you close your eyes, you bow your head just a little bit, but you put your hand on your shoulder at the same time. It's just like that, and it's a slight turn in when you do it, indicating you're looking at your heart.
Okay.
As you meet them.
As we're walking, I just communicate this back to them as that I've read in my Elvish dictionary after studying it for 15 days now. Heart, look down, close your eyes.
Oh, wow.
Will we meet them?
Hacapella tries to get Bok to do it too.
Wing in, bow.
Good.
Good boy.
Nice.
And she feeds him a bit of smoked fish.
Hey, it's impossible to miss this building because there's a lot of commotion. There's some elvish guards that are kind of flustered, looking around, moving around, and as you approach the building, yeah, sure.
How are we going to approach this?
Hello?
Okay, that could work.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. That gets the attention of people. Sure.
We're looking for someone in charge.
You've come at a poor time, I'm afraid. We're busy. There's been a terrible crime.
Tell us about it. We might be able to help.
You might be able to help. I doubt it very much.
Give us a go.
Try us.
Okay. He's wearing a military outfit. He says, "Well, there's a theft has occurred in the royal vault. We had some visitors, some emissaries who've come from Corda. They've been imprisoned until we find out whether or not they were involved. They don't seem to have it on their persons. But yes, the royal vault has been stolen from at some point in the near future by the marks of the scratches on the locks. But we're not sure exactly how long ago. It could have been 2 weeks. It might have been last night. We're not entirely sure.
What did they take?
That is, I'm afraid, not something that I would share with strangers."
Hacapella winks at him and tries to do charm person. So wisdom saving throw, please.
Yes, I think elves have a special.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, they do.
I forgot. Can they not be jabbed?
They have. I think they have advantage against it.
Yeah.
For saving throws.
Do they have?
But
charmed.
Do they have any
But not
advantage against?
Saving throw.
Don't have against persuasion, but against a charm spell they
Yeah.
do. What's your DC?
15, I think.
15. He goes, hello.
Nice.
Oh, it is so wonderful to have you in our little city.
Thank you. I was meaning to visit Silver Cliffs for a while now.
Please.
Hey,
Yes.
I've been looking for these rare artifacts and stuff. I've been doing some research about them, and I heard you got some here. Well, you had them here. Can you remind me again? I'm trying to help you. I don't want you to lose your job. So, can you help me? Just remind me what was in the vault.
The vault. I don't know everything that was in the vault, but
Well, anything will help.
I overheard that some rather large diamonds were stolen. Yes. Placed in a beautiful bracelet.
Bracelet.
Yes. And other than that, the only thing that was stolen was an old helmet.
Old helmet, you say?
Yes, but we have the culprits under lock and key. We are almost certain that these emissaries from Corda are the culprits. They came with an ominous message.
Ask him how many of them. How many episodes?
How many people you got locked up?
5 emissaries came from
5. Oh. Well, do you mind like showing me and my friends? I think we want to give a stern word to these mercenaries. Mercenaries? What did you say?
Emissaries.
Emissaries. Oh, yeah.
Surely you want to avoid a diplomatic situation, right?
Yeah.
Very much so.
We just so happen, all good luck, or bad luck in turn, provides good luck, karmically. Yeah. And so, it is your good fortune that we are in the industry of this. We are from Aratai, as you can probably tell by our accents. And we are in the profession of solving such mysteries.
Yes, what my friend here is trying to say, we are professional problem solvers.
Yes, like a puzzle.
You couldn't have come at a better time.
Well,
Marvelous.
marvelous indeed.
My middle name.
Can you just remind me again what your rank is? Like your rank.
We will need your name.
Yes.
And then Sully pulls out some paper, which is just his like incident report form, but he starts taking notes on it.
I am Captain Licara.
Captain Licara? Licara. Well,
Very cooperative, isn't
oh yes, he's so great. You know what? I think he deserves to go on like our special mentions.
he? He's going in the MVP section that I've
yes.
got.
Yes.
Captain Licara.
Oh, yeah.
Tnemrot just looks at Lona and then she goes, "Have you got a good look?" Okay.
And
I do.
yeah, and tell like, are you like a very like captain of the first group here, top group, or are you just captain of town guards, or what? Like captain standing by the Lord and Lady himself?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
getting a little bit confused. I'm sorry. You asked me one question, and now you've asked me a second. I'm not sure which one I should be answering.
Captain Licara is clearly of high rank, being
Oh,
captain. He's
sure.
of high standing in the
You
yes.
asked me if I would take you to them, and now you're asking me about my rank.
Well, you know what? Hey, look in my eyes. Look in my eyes. Oh, you're such a beautiful man. You know that? Do you mind?
Lona wants to
Kelly-
cast sleep.
You want to try to sleep him?
I'm gonna take this
Okay.
I'm gonna let him do that.
right after you.
He hasn't shown you where the guys are captive yet.
Can you just
Whereabouts?
tell us whereabouts they are?
The
You don't have to take time out of your busy schedule to show us. We'll figure it out.
They're under lock and key in their accommodation. He points to a building that is set apart, but is very close to the large, like, the town's royal building. It's hard to imagine it being a royal building at such a small town, but they're kind of the place where the Lord and Lady are, and then set to the side there's a very beautiful but smaller house, and indeed there are 2 guards in front of it.
Thanks, buddy. You know, we might send you a letter in the future, just to show our appreciation.
Okay, thank you very much. And you try a sleep spell. You do a sleep spell, I'm sorry, it does not work on elves. You spend the spell point, it doesn't work on elves at all.
Let's just leave. Thank you. Is there a closet anywhere around here? Tell him to go sit in the closet.
I think there's some, can you go to the lost property closet? I think my friends here have been missing a shoe.
Don't come out until you find it.
Of course.
It's gold and glass.
Of course, and he goes off.
I didn't realize my charm person was more like a command spell.
Yeah.
Look, honestly, I'm just surprised that'll work.
Great acting, Sully.
Thank you.
That's the most I've seen you lie.
I truly try to speak from a place of imagined truth.
That's what lying is.
No, I can't. No, lying is terrible.
You see Buck's judging that.
Tnemrot gets out her dictionary and she looks up the description of lying. She goes, from a place of imagined truth. Yeah.
No. You just invent a new truth and you speak from that. That's why. Oh. Now I feel awful if I think about it too long.
I liked it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Right.
In the meantime, Lona has altered self to look exactly like Captain Lakara.
Ooh!
Okay, Captain Lakari. Okay, great. Now what you doing?
We're walking over.
They should be able to get us in.
Nice, beautiful.
Okay. You approach the small
Cloaks up.
the small building. There are 2 elf guards. Standing on either side of the door.
Open up.
Captain Lakara. One grabs a key and unlocks it and pulls the door open for you.
Don't let anyone else enter. Lona does the opposite. By accident.
I'm gonna smack you.
Okay, excellent. And you go in.
I love it.
The room. It's a small but beautifully appointed little house. The moment you walk in, the door is closed behind you. And there are some coats hanging on a coat rack on one side. But other than that, just simple wooden floors, which open up. Everything's kind of simple but painted just white. There's a small arched doorway which goes into a living area. And you can see that some people are moving and they've heard the door open and close, and some people come and kind of meet you at the doorway. And they speak in a different accent than you're familiar with, and they say, "Captain, I assume you have come to release us."
Yes. But not yet. We're here to, Are these the prisoners? Or
Yes.
We're here to, my friends are here to, ask you some questions.
Of course. It'll be clear to you soon enough that we are innocent. Please, come.
Thank you very much, Captain.
You are.
Perception rolls, everyone.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Ooh, natural 20.
Yes!
13.
22.
11.
Okay, all of you are acceptable, and a couple of you are exceptional.
Yeah. Nice.
Nobody's useless.
Yes. Finally.
Hey. They're wearing new clothes. It's clearly that they're not just wealthy clothes. They are brand new. There are 5 of them in the room. 3 women, 2 men. And Hacapella. As one of them sits down, goes to move the chair to sit down, and her sleeve extends. There's a tattoo on the inside. Hexagonal tattoo on the inside. Sully, you see it as well.
Hacapella's stomach drops and her demeanor changes, I think.
Sully's trying to catch the eyes of anyone else to see if anyone else noticed it.
Hacapella looks at Sully.
What?
They sit down. There's a small table that's been placed in the middle of the room, which has some food on it, some dried fruit and some nuts. It's meager, but it's good. Your questions, please.
Yes, absolutely. Hacapella, should you or I start?
Well, how about you give them the rundown first, then you... And Hacapella just mutters, "You play good cop, I'll be bad cop."
I'll be crazy cop. Tnemrot stands up. She just starts to like slowly pace behind them all. Kind of like.
And one of them says, as before you can start, the one that had spoken to before, who's a man with silvered hair, cropped short, says, Captain, these do not look like your guards. Who are these people that have accompanied you?
They,
We'll ask the questions around here.
Hacapella. Now, do we really need to lay it on so thick?
Well, you know these pieces of scum.
Pieces of scum? We don't think that. In fact, we don't even know you from a bar of soap. Which is the point? You must realize that a diplomatic situation is to be avoided here, and thus it's by a stroke of fortune that external agents happen to be in the city. That would be us. We're from Aratai. And then Sully goes, would you agree with the statement of fact so far? I thought so. Okay, so, first question. Look, did you steal what was from the vault?
We did not steal what is from the vault. We've answered these stupid questions already.
Tell us the truth, damn it!
We've come here on far more important matters than a couple of stolen trinkets from some pretentious elves.
The main purpose of your visit was, of course, we would like to hear it in your words.
To demand to the Lord and Lady that they become vassals of the mighty Tila.
As soon as he says Tila, Tnemrot just like swings. She's lit her mace up. Swings it in the middle of the table in the fruit and nuts.
Smash!
Smash down.
They all pull out weapons, and there's a blurring of their clothes. A blurring of their clothes happens, and their faces are still, but there's a kind of shimmering of shadow of them, and you are in a small building.
Kick off.
Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting that not everything is as it seems with Tila playing.
And off to the side, they were feasting on...
A greasy pig!
Oh, yes.
Greasy pigs in the chat, please.
But there's you. Please, place yourselves on this side. Front door was over here. Go ahead, place yourselves.
I will preface. Bok Bok is tucked in his Bok Bok backpack in my hand, behind me.
You don't have Bok Bok with you. That's what you're trying to convince me, huh?
No, he's on me.
He's on you.
But I'm brave. I'm gonna take Bok Bok for a ride, but he's gonna be secure. I've secured this Bok Bok backpack.
Bok Bok backpack.
Someone say that in the chat so many times.
Bok Bok backpack.
Bok backpack.
Bok pack.
Bok bok backpack on a bard.
Yeah.
And
Bar backpack.
so I'm going to. We are actually going to see. I think Hacapella, you get to go first.
Yeah.
So let me just. I'll finish putting a couple of doors in. There's a door there, and there's a door here. While I grab the last two. Hacapella, what you doing?
Hacapella gets out her battle axe, the Bartholomew battle axe, and swings twice for the guy nearest.
Okay, that is the leader.
Oh yeah, I'm going for him. Big
Okay, go for the leader.
All right. First attack. Boom. Ooh, not gonna hit with a 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
12. No, it will not hit.
No,
Definitely not.
All right, second attack. 16.
Hits. No,
Yeah.
wait. I haven't pulled up on my page yet. Yes, hits.
Oh, nice. All right. So she swings and goes for his arm, and he gets D10.
Let's do it.
Is that a 6 or a 9? Who knows?
Someone put some
Does
shit.
it make 90 or 60?
Oh, it makes 60. Ah, thank you. It's a 6 plus 4, 10.
Okay.
And bonus action, Hacapella says, that was some nice detective work, Sully. Bardic inspiration. Ba-ba-da.
Yeah!
Lona.
I do feel good about that.
Lona wants to do a magic missile. Split it though. Shoot between these two. Yep.
You don't have. Yep. Go for it. So you're twinning it. Yep.
Yep. Twinning it.
3d4 on each of them.
That's right. Give me money. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 against Scythe.
Yep. Let's go scythe. Yep. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the other one.
8 against
Mr. Drawing a sword here.
Drawing a sword. I'm just going to put this down because it might be obscuring the camera a little bit, but we know that there's a camera there. Sully.
Bam! Attacking him.
Jump on the table and then come down.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, do it.
Bam! Here comes an attack. Naughty. 20.
You hit.
Nice.
Here it comes. Oops. Here it comes. 11. Yeah.
11 damage.
11 damn.
11 damn. You hurt.
Yes.
It sinks into the flesh.
Yes. But that's not all.
No.
Again.
Okay.
Great. Oh, bother.
Botheration.
11.
11 does not hit.
You've been learning. 11. I rolled 11. Did I say 11?
Yes.
You did 11.
I said 11. 14.
Still not good enough.
No, good.
Okay, Nimrod just like slammed her hand on the table. She just like skids around to this way. She looks straight at this creature. Eldritch Blast.
Boom!
16?
Hits.
17, sorry, I lied.
17 still hits.
Fabulous.
It's more.
2d10.
It's even better.
Are these the 10s? These are the 10s.
Yep.
Okay, great. Then. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points of damage.
Ooh,
Against which one, sorry?
This one in the corner.
Spiky head.
Yes.
Spiky head.
Oh, dang it, I did it the wrong way around. It's okay. Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon to a spiky head.
18. Sorry, what spiritual weapon? 1d8.
1d8 plus your ability modifier.
Just a 5.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, well, you guys went in guns blazing. The Hacapella.
Yes.
This is a woman. Her kind of shadowy cloth She steps back away from you, disappears, and in the shadows behind Lona, reappears.
Naughty.
She has advantage on you.
Okay. She doesn't get anything, does she? Does she?
22.
That hits!
There.
Sneak attack damage.
Oh no! No, she's gonna shiv Lona.
22 hit points of damage. As she stabs you in the back.
As Lona feels that, he's like, oh, you sneaky little...
Oh!
Wait,
You should be on full
you're
health.
on full.
But it's,
We took a long rest.
22.
but yeah, but I've got 22.
You got more than 22, surely.
Boy,
You've got more than 22.
Definitely.
Reach 30 something
remember
now,
we
right?
leveled up.
Oh, what did I thought? Because I thought 22 was my AC. No, my...
No. We'll figure that out. I'm
Okay,
sure
okay.
you've got more than that.
I think you're 30, because I
Yeah.
think you're half of me.
What, the 30?
30.
Oh, 30.
Jason says you
Then
got 30.
I'm like, ah!
But you're down to single digits.
Yes, I am.
Hey,
God damn it.
the leader right in front of you pulls out this sword, Ha-Kapella, and goes, swings for you. Actually, only the once. Terrible roll. Gets a 9.
Yeet!
Okay, Sully.
Oh.
This one right in front, the two right in front of you.
Yes.
Similarly, they both attack you.
Oh.
The one with this scythe, this woman here, she does a bonus action of pulling out a flask of some liquid, pulling the cork off of it, covering her blade, and then goes for your face.
Oh.
She gets a critical 1. That misses
So it doesn't go with her.
so badly.
Or her companion.
She spills the poison on herself, and where it touches her skin, it starts blistering straight away. The other woman doesn't try anything so fancy. She just takes a short sword and stabs you. She can, if she hits, 12.
Yeah.
Not good enough.
And this man here, his clothing ripples with the shadow, and for briefest of moments, the corner here, the darkness gets deeper as he jumps out from it and attacks Tnemrot. At advantage, because you had no idea where he's coming from. 21.
Atlas rebuke.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, it's only an 8.
But he takes 8, does he?
Yeah, she feels it, and then she just instantly lays her hand on his face, and she says, "Don't touch me!"
And the
21.
21 to hit you.
Oh,
The
sorry.
48.
26.
Oh.
26.
You wish it was 21.
Whoa!
Oh.
Ha-Kapella.
Hacapella gets up, still holding onto the battle axe, and goes for one swing for this guy. Whoop, whoop, shoot. Actually, well, I'll move a little bit here.
Okay. Yep.
One for this guy. Whoop.
Yes. Womp.
Natural 20. So that is a double damage.
Let go. Let go. Damage dash.
That's double. 10 plus 2 is 12 plus 4.
16.
16, there you go. 16 for that guy. And she
Love that.
full on 360s to try and hit this guy as well.
That's a woman. That's a
Oh, woman, sorry. My bad. 17 plus 7. So that hits.
That definitely hits it as well.
So that's another 10. That's 3 plus 4, 7 hit points of damage. And then, as she's spinning, and she's like, heal, Lona! And she tries to heal. Heal, Lona! 3 plus 3 for you.
Yes.
6 points.
Thank you.
So that is.
Lona.
Lona wants to roll away, but then wants a upper level. Can I go level 3 magic missile and
baby.
split it again?
Only 2 ways. You can't split it 3 ways.
Okay, no,
But
two.
yeah,
Two
ways.
Yeah, 2. Just
But level 3.
level 3. Yeah, is that
Yes, that'll cost you 2 sorcery points, not
Yep.
just 1.
Yeah, sweet. I can give that over.
That's fine.
And does that mean 4?
43, 44.
44.
3, 4, 5.
5?
Oh, 3rd level.
Yeah.
Third level, yes.
Wow.
Wait, in that case,
Wow.
that's going to be actually
How many sorcery
3rd level, you said,
Yes,
right?
yes. How many
That's
sorcery points?
actually 5 sorcery points. It's a lot. As we do a 3rd level spells.
Yeah. I'll go for it. Damn it. Ha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18!
Against which one?
I'm going to go for the one that stabbed me.
The one right behind you.
Yeah.
Get him.
Okay. Sploosh, sploosh. Yeah, these 5 bolts of energy smashed into her.
Nice.
Beautiful.
And then the other one, yep.
And then spiky head.
Spiky head, you're going to get
Bro.
1, 2, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16!
Yeah, nice. That's nice.
Oh, spiky helmet
Yes.
has been smashed by Tnemrot, and now 5 bolts of energy, and spiky helmet is looking really woozy. Sully.
I've rolled away to here.
Okay, if you move away from there.
Can I roll away?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Because I was rolled away as I did the magic missile, is that?
Yeah, roll away. She still gets an opportunity attack as you roll
Come
away.
on!
And gets a 22.
Yes, that hits. Definitely hits.
She only does 5 hit points of damage to you there.
Yeah, I'm still alive.
But you got away,
Yes.
kind of. Sully.
1 for scythe. Here we
What's the
go.
scythe? Okay.
Attack. That is a 13, but I'm going to use my inspiration to make it a 16.
You hit!
Yes,
Jesus.
great. Here comes some damage, and I'm going to use a superiority die. Okay, great. So that is 16 points of damage. She gets to make the DC 14 save, otherwise I'm going to disarm her.
Fail.
Make her drop her scythe.
It clatters to the ground.
Yeah, great. I pick up her scythe.
As your opponent.
Yeah. Bam. Goosh.
I'll take that.
Yeah, and then how do you use the scythe? Oh, it's got a handle and a long handle. So as he like picks it up from the ground, he just tries to like collect her on the way up.
Okay.
And that is a 22.
You hit.
Boom!
Great, and here comes 7 points of damage.
And the scythe collects her and takes her out, and she falls to the ground.
Woo!
And instantly, the kind of shimmering of her cloth settles down. Tnemrot.
Nimrod looks at this creature as the bullets just enter him, and she can see that he's getting woozy, and she just calls out to the team, "Keep one alive, but not this one." She looks at him dead in the eyes, and she uses her bonus action to cast Hex on the creature, and then she lifts up her flaming mace and she just smashes his head into the wall that's like right there. Boom! Come on, Nimrod. Yes!
Yes.
Plus 5.
You hit!
Yeah! Boom! Where's the other one? Where's my 4th one? Oh, it is! Hang on.
Oh, yeah, because you've got a
6,
hit.
7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage.
Plus your strength.
13, 14, 15. 15 points of damage.
And, gone.
And then I just turn straight around and look at that other lady.
Keep one alive. But not this one.
Okay. Okay. The leader. The leader will step away. You can take steps away, 2, 3. Merges with shadows.
What? No opportunity attack?
Do you take an opportunity attack?
No.
You don't take an. Okay. The one here next to in the doorway. There's some clamoring at the door. Some scrambling to unlock the door. This woman here charges up to you, Hacapella. Tnemrot. She's also going to put some poison on her blade first. As she looks up and slices for you. 12.
Nice. Tnemrot just fully matrix. Sorry, that was a bit weird.
I love that.
She fully matrixes around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and
This
I'm
is your
gonna
best live. This is it.
Okay. The one in front of Sully and Hacapella tries to move around and attacks Sully. Natural 20.
Oh, that
Oh,
hits. Yeah, critical hits me.
damn it.
Ooh! I rolled 2 6-sided dice, and look what I rolled.
Ooh.
Isn't that pretty?
Lucky you.
Which means, unfortunately, I'm going to now reveal what their pluses are. You take 16 points of damage.
Ooh, decent. Great. As a metal weapon tries to find purchase on me, most of my armor absorbs some of the blow I take.
You take
13 points of damage instead.
It's enough that she puts a serious dent in your armor. There's a big pock hole in it where it hit and then slid off and into your shoulder.
Well, that's rude. I can't do anything. No.
Hacapella, what you gonna do?
There's lots of noise around Hacapella, and so as that guy was like away, Hacapella's eyes closed. She takes a deep breath in. She opens her eyes, and she attacks Sully
With at advantage.
at advantage. 13 plus 7.
20.
30.
You collect on his armor. You don't actually hit him. That doesn't hit you, right?
No,
Does that hit you? Does the 20 hit you?
20?
No.
Second attack.
At advantage.
16 or 50. 16 plus 7.
23.
23. Hacapella goes for the back of back of Sully.
23.
Hits.
Yeah, so that's a 8 plus 4 damage.
12. You take 12 points, Sully.
I take 9 points.
Because of your fancy armor. You doing anything else, Hacapella?
And Hacapella looks over to Lona and just walks. 1, 2. So if you want an opportunity.
You can take an opportunity attack against Hacapella if you want to.
I don't even think I know.
How to do that.
Yeah, I don't think Sully's made any sense of this yet.
And Hacapella looks at Lona.
And Lona's like, Hacapella, what are you doing? And Lona just instinctively just wants to hug her and tackle her to the ground.
You can try to grapple her.
Like every time we use the word grapple, we use the word hug.
3.
Hacapella takes a step to the side. To let you-
Lona misses it, smacks straight into the table.
Okay. Anything? So that was your basically your action was to try to do that.
Yeah.
You can do a bonus action and some movement if you want to.
Yeah, bonus action, I'm just can I get up?
Yeah, you can get up.
And I'm gonna, can I firebolt?
That was your tackling. Your tackling was your action.
Okay, no, I just want to just kind of hold her somehow.
She slipped away from you.
Alright, I'm just gonna move her to see if Sully's Sully, you right?
Sully.
Okay.
Hacapella's just hit you.
And then he looks at this thing in front of him, and he's so familiar with mind enchantments and curses and brainwashing that he's convinced that it's this thing. So first attack is for this thing's feet. And that is a 10.
She steps over it.
And then he brings it back around, and then he swings for her again. And that is a 16.
That connects with her.
He uses a superiority die, and that is 17 points of damage.
17.
Yep.
Ow!
Yep. And he is going to use a disarming strike. So a DC 14, otherwise you get to drop something that she's holding.
Okay. Fails.
What is her weapon?
She's got a short sword.
Yep. She drops that.
Clatters on the ground, on the polished wooden floor.
Yep. Then he uses a bonus action to shield bash.
Okay.
This person, they make a DC 14 saving throw again. And on a fail, I'm going to push her over.
Fail.
Ooh. Bam!
Okay, push her where you want her to go.
On the floor.
Nice, okay. Tnemrot, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to transfer my hex onto the lady in front of me.
Okay, done.
Mace attack. Flaming mace. Would a 15 hit?
No.
Inspiration. That's worse.
Sorry.
That's okay?
She's just, she ducks out of the way. She returns your matrix move.
Oh, no, she did.
I kind of smile because I respect it. Bring it.
Okay. The leader, who had vanished from this corner over here,
Naughty.
steps out right here.
She's back.
And stabs you, Tnemrot. 21.
Oh, that hurts.
Seventeen, 21 hit points of damage.
Yeah, and then Rock feels it connect to our side, and just as she kind of like takes a breath, she falls to the ground and she just makes eye contact with Hacapella. And then she just kind of, the black fills her eyes and she drops to the ground.
This one here starts chanting something and tries to move back into these shadows. She's already done it once. So, will she be able to do it again? No, she can't. She just doesn't have enough juice to act again, to do it again. This woman here stands back up, and she moves to the corner. No. She can see that Lona is badly hurt. So she will move over here and takes a knife out and flicks a knife for you. 25.
That is
6.
Lona's like, yeah.
You're still up?
Yep.
Okay, so the door opens and two guards, the two elf guards, rush in. They would see her, almost certainly, and start and go to grab her. Okay, fine, she's now grabbed. Ha-Kapella, what are you doing?
Ha-Kapella takes out her light crossbow, aims it at Sully, and goes with a natural 1.
Woohoo!
Second attack. 5.
Ooh.
So it just goes away, and she just throws. She just throws it away, like the crossbow.
The first kind of miss kind of like startles him awake enough for him to kind of just move out of the way of the second one. What?
And Hacapella's just looking at you.
And I'm looking at you. I saw that.
What are you doing, Lona?
Lona can't believe what he's seeing. So, Lona wants to fire the. Can I firebolt them?
You can do firebolt. You can do one firebolt. If you got any sorcery points, you can twin it.
I've got 2. Got 2 sorcery points left. So yes, I am going to twin it and firebolt them. So it's 2d10s, right?
Yeah.
5 and 5, 10.
Oh, you have to roll to hit first.
Oh, yeah.
D20s.
I've got you.
12.
12 plus 7?
Plus, you're plus 8, right?
Yep.
Aren't you plus 8?
With the sword, I think.
No, with the
With
sword.
the sword,
yeah,
you're
I'm
right,
not-
plus 7.
Yeah.
It's good enough
19.
anyway.
19?
Yeah,
Yep.
so yeah. The leader, you hit the leader?
Yep, I'm going to hit the leader.
Ooh.
20?
20 maximum damage!
That's not-
Douche! Okay.
You wanted to describe how that
yeah.
happens?
Yeah, just this amazing just
Oh my god.
circular fire and then just zoof, so shoot straight into his face.
And his face is just flame, and the leader goes down. Second one
Second
for
one.
the woman here.
For the woman.
Oh no.
You have to roll to see if you hit first.
Oh yeah, that's right. 7 plus 7.
14, no good enough. Not
Okay.
good enough, mate.
It's alright. Can I bonus action?
What's your bonus
I
action?
just want to grab a chair and throw it at Hacapella.
No.
Okay,
You can
never mind.
grab the chair, but you can't throw it.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab it and hold on to it. Just use it as a
Sully.
shield.
Sully, what you doing, buddy?
Sully and Truby have made an awful realization. Okay. Sully is just going to run over to this over to this guy. He discards the scythe and gets a spear and he stabs at this guy. Okay, 26.
Definitely hits.
Okay, and he's putting on superiority die, and that is 18 points of damage.
Gone. Just like that.
All right.
That one's grabbed.
Yeah. Then he just kind of like shoves this table out the way.
Boosh.
And then he gets down and he starts like looking at Nimrod's condition, and he's like he's trying to make a medical assessment, and he's going to try and help stabilize her.
Sure.
But my action for this turn's actually done.
Gone. Yeah, but you can see that she is badly hurt.
Ugh.
Big stab wound. Gaping. First, life or death save for you, please, Tnemrot.
19.
That's one save.
Thank you.
The guards have grabbed this remaining emissary from Corda, this woman, who is now, she tries to break their bonds, but is unable to, and she's wrapped up in them. Ha-Kapella, what are you doing?
Hacapella gets out her battle axe, takes one step here, and kind of shoves the chair towards Lona. The action is to shove.
Okay, you're trying to push him over.
Yeah. 6
Okay.
plus strength is 3, so 9. It doesn't-
What are you doing? Hacapella,
intimidating.
step out of it.
Lona! What are you doing? Tnemrot! And she just looks over at Tnemrot and starts assessing Tnemrot as well, but I can't do it. My action is done.
Lona's like looking confused. I'm like, what has happened? And then he's gonna want to make 1, 2, 3, 4. Just gonna try and help these guys.
Okay. Excellent. You've got, between the three of you, she is definitely restrained. Weapons taken off, she's restrained, you've got her. Sully.
I don't know. I'm gonna try and help stabilize Nimrod's condition somehow. I don't have any potions. I don't have any magic.
I've got
Just a
15
medicine
to
roll.
help me.
Just a straight medicine roll.
Okay. So medicine roll. 13. 15.
15!
Nice. The magic number.
Yeah.
Stabilized.
Yeah.
You find the wound, you've
Yeah.
seen them enough to put pressure on.
Great. Pressure on.
Hacapella's holding Tnemrot as well. It's like, I didn't even see her go down. It happened so fast.
Yeah. Right. It was
You
on
got
such a
her?
blur.
Yeah, it is. And then she's like, I was like, heal, Tnemrot, it's okay, heal.
Heal. Whoa, 1 + 3, 4. I immediately get up and I look at Hacapella and I grab onto her arm and I just start like searching my hands up her arms to see if I can start feeling a worm. Huh? Do I get it?
Do you want to? Okay. There's definitely something weird going on in there, but it's So you can definitely feel something that's kind of like thin rope or something like that. But looking at her,
Ow, Nimrod!
like
Ow!
something in, like near her jugular vein.
I like very, very quickly grab onto her neck and I say, don't move.
Nimrod, what are you doing?
Nimrod, you're hurting me, please.
There's something in here.
No.
What do you mean?
Nimrod just gets her small sharp blade and she just like she knows that not to nick the main arteries.
Nimrod,
Very well trained.
Nimrod,
and she just tries
please.
to like just very slowly. I said, hold on to her!
I'm sorry. I didn't see you fast enough. I
Lona
didn't
turns
heal you. I'm sorry.
Just a small incision in the skin next to her throat.
There's something black and shiny in there, and it writhes and comes flickering out.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Something
So sorry.
flickers out. It's like black and shiny.
What is that?
Sticking out.
Help.
You're doing good, Nimrod. You're doing good.
No,
You're
what?
really
Wait,
good.
stop it.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and it goes out of her.
It was just kind of flicking
Flicking
out.
Okay, Nimrod grabs onto this and she casts protection from good and evil as she's like holding onto this tendril. Do I have to do anything
Okay,
with this?
great, thank you. Lona.
Lona, like seeing this thingy come out of her neck. I want to grab one of the bottles, something that held the poison that might be scattered around, and just like, and see if it actually crawls into it.
Okay, thank you. Right, it just kind of flails around nonsensically. It's not gonna do that. You doing anything, Sully?
Just restraining.
Just restraining?
Just 'cause he knows that Hacapella's going to fight this as much as he can, so he's just trying to make her as steady as possible.
Hacapella tries to break out of it.
Okay, post strength rolls. Both of you.
Okay.
You can do it at advantage, Sully.
Natural one.
That is that's a 17.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's good enough that no matter how much you struggle for the rest of this day, you are not going to be able to break out of Sully's grip.
I'm sorry, Hacapella. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean. Why are you?
I know you didn't. I know you didn't. I know you didn't mean to do anything. I'm sorry.
So Nimrod's got one hand on Hacapella's hand and one hand on the tendril. And she tries to pull the tendril out as she casts protection from good and evil on Hacapella while pulling
What is that?
And indeed, the tendril kind of comes and it lengthens out, and it starts to kind of change its form. Almost, and as you pull it out, and it kind of comes out as one piece. There's multiple things kind of fused together, and then as the tendrils hit the ground, they begin to transform. The moment they hit the ground, they become red. And their form changes very, 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 very fast. Still standing in the middle of you.
Are you kidding me?
And this beast steaming, its blackened, glistening skin of tendrils forming into this not slowly, quite quickly take on a reddish hue. It doesn't have any weapon in its hand, and its horns start forming in front of it.
That was inside Hacapella?
We're taking that. Sully's like just patting Hacapella's hair. It's like, you did good.
What's happening?
And I think we'll finish there.
Oh my gosh.
Take this thing down. Oh my god. Yes, but oh my gosh. You're amazing.
You're freaking amazing.
That was gross. Oh, I hated it.
I was trying to hold it with my little jar. What the?
advantage.
Riley loves everyone here, by the way.
Oh my god.
So gross doing that.
You've been carrying that thing inside your neck.
Oh my god.
Oh, my head hurts.
The quick thinking, the cool-headedness.
Oh, wow.
The molding.
The coldness of not.
Now, watch why he'd be like, well, that's 3 episodes that I wanted to do.
That was amazing.
Wait a second.
Oh, my God.
What are we waiting a second about?
No, it's like, does that mean that thing is also all in all those other things that we're calling with bugs inside them?
Did you see it?
You see it?
Maybe. I reckon we're so quick though, right on the mind control. We all know what's going on.
Oh my
All
gosh.
know what's coming.
I am in awe.
I thought we said goodbye to those
you?
hexagonal.
How did that feel? How did that feel to be
you?
like compelled?
Oh, I don't know how much I could say.
Oh my god.
But
Was it good to beat up your friends?
no. But also, I was just like, yeah.
Fine.
Am I the drama?
Am I the drama? Am I the problem?
Oh my gosh.
No.
Fun.
At the start of that encounter, I was like, I know how this is gonna go.
Good cop, bad cop. That's all it is. We're all doing some investigation.
Oh, I didn't expect the cloaks. I didn't expect them to shapeshift-ish or whatever they did. They're under some protection.
That is some ish.
Nice. Hey guys, thanks very much. Hey, if you've been, thanks for if
What
you're.
y'all think?
Let's turn our attention to you guys. Thanks so much for joining us on this adventure. You guys did really well. We're gonna, thanks to all our followers. Thanks to our subscribers as always.
Yes.
Thanks to our Patreons. Something that I mentioned right at the beginning is that we've turned our attention a little bit towards growing our TikTok page. So if you do TikTok, then head to our TikTok
If you do
page.
that TikTok,
If you tick and/or top,
Yes, then you will meet Bark in the back bar.
And it's just
Big
Dice
Bop.
Legends. It's pretty easy to find.
Sick.
We don't have very many videos up because we've just been starting on that journey.
we're
Yeah.
babies.
But we will.
I've got a little
Well.
question / assignment for anyone who's on the Discord as well. I just would love a chicken plushie. Do you know where I could get one?
It's a small ass.
No, I'm not asking someone to send one. No, I'm like,
I do.
do you have one?
No, but my friend's an amazing crocheter, and she makes like unicorn plushies for like altitude poles and stuff.
Oh,
She
well,
has heaps of plushies, so maybe
Well,
we could
I
get her
would
to
love-
commission
You want a plush plush?
I want to.
When's birthday?
Let's do some research.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
When's your birthday? Today.
Now,
It was today, guys.
guys,
Hey,
that's why I attacked you.
We forgot your birthday.
forgot my
We forgot Hacapella's birthday, so she attacked us.
so to our beautiful sponsors,
Yes.
our good friends at Nine Realms Gaming, who
Night Realms.
they also make really cool DM screens as well, and you can get like their logo is really cool, but you can also get custom
Hello.
stuff done. It's really nice. We heartily encourage you to go to their website. And
It smells good too.
it does smell nice, doesn't it? That's tiger wood,
Tiger wood.
Mahogany.
Walnut.
Cherry.
and
Sweet
ambrosia maple. And our other sponsor are our friends from BD&D. What can we
Show off.
We knew the journey, the shape. Just didn't know where to start and where to finish.
It was a poly melody.
It's a really bad harmony.
Discordant. BD&D.
Yeah.
Hey, and they sell all sorts of really wonderful stuff. Everything you need for the D&D world. For example, Monique, what do they sell?
Board games. Yeah, so many board games.
Board games.
Board games.
If you like Magic the Gathering,
I do. I've
Yeah?
never played it, but
I do.
I've never played it, but
I'm
you're into
keen.
it. It's so good. They have some of it. Cool. Notice how I just had a wee miniature stroke and you didn't.
I didn't know what it was.
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they also have dices.
Sorry.
Dices for you. Oh, shit, dices and paints as well. If you want to paint your world and what else?
They've also got very good D&D playbooks
Yes, they
and
do.
friendship. You walk in there, they're gonna be like,
Yep.
"Hey, buddy," and you're
Want to be
gonna
my
be
friend?
like, "Yeah, buddy," and then you get a sweet deal.
well. I don't know.
Best friends for life.
I don't know if we can promise.
I can't promise that, but like, just say my name and you get no. Tell them we sent you. No, I'm sorry, I'm false advertising.
We are so good at that.
I'll tell you what. I'll bring a script next time.
This is what happens when Vahid doesn't prepare a script with Timmy.
The rest of the show is scripted.
Yeah, it was really well done. I remembered most of my lines.
Yeah.
All right. I think we should say thanks to.
Get us off the script. Off air.
Get them off the script and
Get us off air.
you know. And hey,
Moderators.
you're amazing.
Moderators, thank you very much.
Thank you, moderators.
Shout out! I want to shout out Declan. The sound effects are getting so
Yo.
tight, and so precise. That's just my shout out to Declan.
Yes, your Declan.
You beast.
And the music is popping, team.
Yeah.
Like, great.
But also
job.
some love for Jason.
Yo,
Yeah.
Jason.
I didn't get to
no.
see his handiwork.
No,
today, but I
we'll
presume.
see you soon.
In the mods.
I presume.
Later.
Straight up.
Oh yeah, Vahid, the music sounds great.
Thank you. That's very kind. Hey,
Thanks. I just like, did it in like an hour.
Shout out to
let me try again. That's very. I appreciate it. But you know, that's actually great.
Cool. Okay. We try and give a guy a compliment.
Hey, we all love each other. Okay?
We love each other.
Last thing we need to say
We
is
accept.
next week
Next week.
we're going to be composing the Aratai theme song.
Yo.
Because of the channel points.
Okay.
Channel points.
So
that's
this is
what
the.
So do we have to write the lyrics or?
Do you know what? One
everything?
of our followers, Lyndon
Let's go,
Lyndon Hood.
Hood, has provided us with lyrics.
Okay.
Lovely, Lyndon.
So we got
There's a
to go
verse
tune.
for each. There's a verse for each of
Can we
you.
come into Whitebait and record it?
Oh, we should do all sorts of fun
And then we
stuff.
can play it to them like done.
Let's compose it next week, and then
Okay.
we can.
Go in professionally do it. Yes, we're releasing a Christmas album, D&D Christmas album, yo.
Hit the dice with his calendar.
One of the songs just goes like this. Bok, bok, bok. All right, let's win it away.
Shall we roll the credits? Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. See you later.
Roll the credits.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Let me know.